It was a broken, hurt person. You know, I like trolls. By definition, a troll is like, my definition of a troll is somebody just goofing around on the internet. I assume when it's a troll that it's like some 12-year-old kid just having fun, right? So if you watched the show last night, I looked up that troll, and like he was like this burnout guy in Ohio or something. He actually went live after, or he was live, and he was like working on a bicycle. He was like working on a bicycle in some sketchy like shop, and like some guy was like constantly calling him like giving him put downs. Like, then I was like, oh, this is weird. This is not a troll. And I was like calling him a sociopath, and I was like, what is, like, what broke you? And like all the things I was calling him, he was like, you're correct. Like, so wait, that guy wasn't a troll, he's just some broken down human who is constantly picked on. So then I'm like, oh man, because at the core of this whole internet stuff, like, we're supposed to be having fun. In my world, right? In my world, I think that, this is all a game. So I engage with trolls because it's part of the fun, right? Because I'm a troll, so I want to troll them back. But when I looked into their world, they were like clearly someone who's been picked on their whole life. And you know what? When people pick on people, they just damage and damage and damage the soul. That guy was numb, man. Like how he was responding to me, or the lack of responding, just taking like the insults, like that's not living, man. Somebody broke that dude. I've never been super into soccer. I've watched hockey live. I think that's a good comparison. Like, if I was at the event, maybe I could see the flow of the game. But soccer is so boring to me. But maybe if you're at the event, you could see the whole field and kind of see the strategy. Because all I see is people falling over and pretending their ankles hurt. It's not an exciting sport. And the fact that everybody can play soccer, as long as you can run for a long time, like, that's the only talent that it takes. Because, come on, they're professionals and they only score one goal. I could go on the field and not score anything and just run around, Oh, it's so trash, like how they fake their injuries. But yeah, no, my definitions in general compared to the reality of this world are completely different. So when tracking down the troll last night, it's typically in my nature to feel bad for the guy, but I'm starting to, like, if you dig your own hole and you can't get out of it, like, there's so many options in life. I think, I wasn't in the greatest situations at times in my life, so I got out of them. And maybe it just takes, a couple days, or it just takes one day for you to realize, you're so programmed into whatever garbage these people have fed you. Maybe you're a scapegoat for your entire family. Like, you gotta learn that humans are trash. Fortnite tonight. Playing Fortnite tonight. 'Cause it's hella tight. hella tight, hella tight. I think Nintendo listened to our request because this game loaded up. Well, I take that back. We're still at the 5-minute mark. Was that another Luke? Was that another Luke? No. But Fortnite has been taking so long to load up. Okay, kids, I guess I need to do trolling lessons. There's sociopaths and then there's trolls. I love me some trolls, man. Because then I get to troll them back and it's just playful banter. But like I looked up one of the trolls from last night and they were a broken down human. Which yeah, most trolls may be broken down humans, but there's some trolls out here just trying to have fun. He was not like a Redditor troll, which I thought were the worst. I have two screens. I have the old school, like back in the 90s, like Circuit City or Radio Shack, or they would hook up all kinds of TVs. So I love the nostalgia factor of hooking TVs up. And like the TV behind me, I think is like 20 years old by now, but the one I'm looking at is like a newer TV. Let me show you. And you kids like can tell the difference between all this. I can't, dude. I grew up on trashy TVs, so all these TVs look crazy to me. Think about that, because I'm old. Like maybe 20 years ago, the technology from there on now is just like the best. Because I grew up playing shitty Nintendo games. You know what I grew up with? I played the shitty games that sucked ass. I'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in my ear. I'd rather be the rotten or oak and skunk gang down it with beer. Gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game. He's gonna take you back to the past. The smell of his ass. Morning. Come as you are, as a friend, as I want you to be, a memory. Once when I don't have a gun, no I don't. The band, The Replace... Dude, if you like Nirvana, check out The Replacements, man. Bastards of Young, Can't Hardly Wait. Alright, you a letter tomorrow. Tonight, I can't hold a pen. Someone's got a stamp I can borrow. I promise not to blow the address again. I see you're high and lonesome. I can hardly wait. I can't wait. Hardly wait. I can't wait. They're good. They're a good band. The Replacements. Hi, 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 hi. I'm talking to these guys. Jesus rides beside me. He never buys any smokes. I love that lyric. He says that Jesus rides it with him in his car, but Jesus won't buy him cigarettes. It's pretty cool. I see you're high and lonesome. The way I found out good music was through my guitar hero, man. He really changed my music world, showed me some good music. It's really important to find someone you trust to then show you good music, man. The Replacements, Red Rider, Keith Richards. It doesn't matter the genre. You want to find artists that write. To me, like, what was so important being a musician is I needed to find guys who had so much music. So then I could explore their music world, you know? Like Tom Petty. Endless amounts of music, man. If I ever found somebody that had a good song and that's all they had was one good song, like, that's not cool. Don't throw it. Alright, if we could get a top 10 right away, start the day off with the top 10, that would be epic. And hey, don't ever forget, man, if you guys are happy, that means that other people who aren't happy are going to try to turn your little light off. Fuck them, man. Don't be afraid to be happy, kids. There's no humans on this planet worth your angst or stress just because they're depressed. Stop caring. You know, if these people are upset, stop trying to help them. Humans don't want help, man. What I'm saying is just don't waste your time. You be you guys, man. Don't waste your time trying to make a grumpy person happy, because they're just gonna suck all your energy out. And if you're in a situation where you live at home and you just gotta deal with it, well, plan your escape. You got plenty of time. You don't need to become a millionaire to escape your horrible family. Just need a plan and start coming up with some kind of talent. There's good people out there. It's just rare. Hi! If you guys are wondering why I'm saying hi, someone put hi. If we could get this top of 10. Oh, man. But yeah, add me on iTunes, Spotify, Dark Dino Records, available wherever music is sold. Dude, what is the Star Wars movie called? With Anakin Skywalker and the pod racers. Is that called Attack of the Clones? Oh, the Phantom Menace. Never mind. Yes! Very nice. We are top 10. We need a shotgun. Do we have a shotgun? We need a shotty too hottie. Alright, now we just accumulate points the longer we can last. 9th. We are in 9th place. We'll probably play, what time is it? We'll probably play again in about 4 hours. And then another 4 hours. Hey, if you guys get bored, find me on Facebook, man. Like, I guess they're starving for entertainment over there. All my videos go viral over there. There must be no competition on Facebook. Smoke cloud. Alrighty. Yes. Yes. We don't have to move. This person's still riding high. Oh, Jesus. I play the football games. But honestly, what's I don't know what that means. The only game I really play is Fortnite. For the last 3 years, I played football a little bit, but I have not played a video game if I'm not streaming. I wrote a song called Fortnite Tonight. And like maybe 3 years ago, we used to do it on TikTok with like 500 people watching, but then they shut me down. So now we do it to 4 people, but the song lives on. And once those like 8-year-olds are old enough to be like, hey, that's the guy that wrote that song. Because they took me away from a bunch of kids because I was trying to protect the kids, you know? So kids can't go on YouTube and say, hey, where'd our hero go? But there will come a day, maybe 5 or 10 years from now, where the new kids who become old enough to make some videos will be making videos about me. They'll be saying, hey, that's the guy that used to like take care of us and write a song for us and make sure that we are protected. They took him away from us, and you guys don't know who I am, but they're like your younger brothers. Like anybody under the age of 9 knows who I am. Put it this way, anybody whose parents allowed them on the internet without parental guidance, like those kids know who I am, and when they get old enough to make their own videos, they will be talking about the Dark One. Because you guys have a bunch of people on the internet trying to corrupt kids, which that's where I draw the line. You want to mess with kids? You want to come at some kids? Why do you think they shut me down? Because I protect kids. Think about it. What is this world? What's this world? What do we learn? Do they protect kids in this world? No. So if someone's trying to protect some kids, we can't have that. We can't have somebody educating the youth. But I did. I educated them. They're too young to, they were probably using their parents' accounts. They're too young to rediscover me. But when they get old enough, They're gonna be reaching out, and I'll be here. Dad will be here. Your guys's. Ah! How did he get me so quick? All right, but we've got to have moved up. All right, we'll play later tonight, okay? I'll do the song before we go. Remember to check it out on iTunes. Go buy it on Amazon. You know, when my career takes off again, and we get a bunch of money again, I'll buy like a house somewhere, and turn it into like a museum for you guys to hang out. Fortnite tonight. We're playing Fortnite tonight. Fortnite tonight. Fortnite tonight. Fortnite. Are we playing the Fortnite tonight? Talking about Fortnite tonight. Gotta be the Fortnite. Whoa. Cause it's hella tight. Cause it's hella tight. Hella tight. I said the Fortnite is hella tight tonight. Gotta be the Fortnite. Whoa. Gotta be the Fortnite. Whoa. Crazy about the Fortnite. Alright, guys, behave. Yeah. Because I wrote a song about it. Check it out on iTunes, Spotify. Until we write another song about a video game. That's the show. Alright, guys. Bye. Yeah, go check out the music. I own a record company, Dark Dino Records. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a retired club musician of 16 years. My first year of being in the industry, I played a show with Al Jardino, the Beach Boys. I was on Nikki Sixx's website. I've talked to guys from Journey. I hung out with CC DeVille of Poison in Los Angeles. Like I already had a